That man was about to be devoured by the Allosaurus. Just at this critical moment, his companion the Tyrannosaurus appeared. The Tyrannosaurus stood in front of the man, because that human was her companion. However, her strength was too powerful. She knocked the Allosaurus down the slope with one strike. It fell heavily to the ground, impaled by wooden stakes through its body. The Tyrannosaurus slowly approached. She extended her massive claw, gently touching the Allosaurus. Her movements were tender and sorrowful. In this final comfort, the Allosaurus closed its eyes. It fell into eternal sleep. The Tyrannosaurus let out a low, mournful cry. She turned and left the village. She walked into the jungle filled with grief. The man silently followed behind her. Step by step he walked into the depths of the dark forest. They stayed in the forest for an entire day. The Tyrannosaurus was so crushed by pain and guilt she could barely breathe. The man gently wiped away the tears from the corners of her eyes. He tried to take her elsewhere to shelter from the rain, but when he walked ahead, she didn't follow. He called out to her again and again. He got no response. With no other choice, the man had to proceed alone to find a place to shelter. After walking for a long time, he stopped to rest under a huge tree. He recalled the times he had spent side by side with the Tyrannosaurus. Those memories made him unable to let go. Finally, he made up his mind. He had to go back and find her. Just then, the Tyrannosaurus also appeared before him. They looked at each other for a moment. Neither could bear to leave the other. So, they set out on their journey again. Traveling all the way, they discovered a cave. As soon as they reached the entrance, they smelled the scent of living creatures. But after going inside, it was empty. They lit a campfire for warmth. The man decided to explore deeper into the cave. Suddenly, he discovered traces of human activity. The cave walls were covered with ancient rock paintings. The man was too amazed to speak. He returned to the campfire to rest. The next morning, he went out to investigate. He was shocked by the scene before him. It was exactly the same as the rock paintings on the cave wall. It was a scene of a tribe hunting. They successfully captured their prey, only to discover everything was just an illusion. After hunting, he brought food back for the Tyrannosaurus, but she refused to eat. With no other choice, the man could only rest again. Suddenly, a loud noise awakened them. A giant bear emerged from the darkness. On its back sat a human knight.